It's so cheesy, it's so delicious, has great flavor. I seriously do not feel like I'm missing out. Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shakayla. I create and share delicious plant-based recipes and inspiration. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. So I have been prepping my holiday content. This video is specific to my vegan mac and cheese, y'all, and it is off the chain. It is literally so good. So in this video, you'll see the noodles I like to use, what brand of vegan cheese that I enjoy using, my different methods and tips of how to make your vegan cheese like get very melty at the top, all the good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So here are my go-to vegan cheeses for my mac and cheese. I like to use the So Delicious dairy-free cheddar style shreds, as well as the the creamy original slices, and honestly just add those to a food processor to make them very, very fine. And I also do this for the vegan cheese that already comes shredded, and you may be able to find both of these at your local grocery store. If you don't have a food processor like this, you can also try adding it to your blender, which should work just fine if you have one of those, and if not, you'll just have to do a lot of stirring. For my noodles, I use a cavatappi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I use a cavatappi shaped noodle. You can use elbow noodle if you want to. I like the cavatappi. The cheese just gets all up in there. It's more space for the cheese to flow through. Into the noodles, once you drain them, I add a dollop of vegan sour cream as well as a sprinkle of salt, and I just give that a good mix. Now onto the roux, so I added down some butter as well as some flour. I just mixed that with a whisk until it was combined. And then next I went in with a plant milk. Typically I use whether it be a cashew milk, an almond milk. You could also use a soy milk, but just make sure it's an unsweetened original flavor. There's nothing worse than accidentally using a sweet flavored milk. Believe me, I've done it before, so just make sure you get unsweetened original. And so after you add in the milk and you give that a good mix, I go in with some salt, pepper, smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and then I also add in some vegan cream cheese to help give it more of a creamy texture. And then next we just add in our vegan cheese. And now I would recommend reserving some of the cheese so that you can sprinkle it on top. Maybe keep aside about half a cup of the vegan cheese. And then the last thing we're gonna add in here before we combine the cheese mixture with the noodles, we are going to add in some nutritional yeast. Next, we're going to bake the mac and cheese in the oven on 390 degrees for about 25 minutes covered and then 20 minutes uncovered. So in this part of the process, I don't think that I showed it, but I sprinkled some additional grated cheese on top of the mac and cheese before I put it in the oven. But I also like to top mine with a bacon sheet. I will, as you saw, I put the mac and cheese in there, bake it covered. So I just put the bacon sheet. I hope I'm making sense, y'all. Just put the bacon sheet on top and just bake it like that. Now make sure that the bacon sheet is not touching the cheese, like you want to have that space in between, but the bacon sheet will literally change how your vegan cheese melts on top. Try it, come back, let me know. Come back and let me know. So popping back in here. So before I cut right into the mac and cheese, I like to let it cool for about 15 minutes because this stuff is really hot, but it also helps the mac and cheese just like stay in formation. Okay, mac and cheese, let's get in formation. And there you have it. You have officially made vegan mac and cheese that tastes amazing. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you to get in the kitchen to make your own vegan mac and cheese. Literally, it's so cheesy. It's so delicious. It has great flavor. All right, I gotta go. I gotta finish my plate. Like, I seriously do not feel like I'm missing out. Like, it's literally, listen, make this, okay? Make this.